Hello and welcome back to the Nostalgia Stream. How is everybody doing? Can everybody see and hear me okay? Is everybody having a good evening? I have had a long day, wow, and my heart is racing. Whew! How is everybody in the chat? Hey Harvey, hey insert name, hey Milks, hey Neon. I got a Dr. Pepper I'm gonna crack open. We're going Dr. Pepper tonight. I felt like it. Felt like one of those days. Oh! Delicious and sticky. Hey Joe. Hey Big Nibbles. Big Nibbles in the house. Sir and Shuto. Some good friends here. Some good people. Some friends of the stream. Some strong characters in the chat tonight. Welcome. Welcome back to episode 10 of the Nostalgia Stream. That's what I've ended up calling it. I banded around a lot of different ideas. It hasn't been consistent, but that's fine. We'll fix it in post. Lost Media Stream, Nostalgia Stream. We're going on a tour through over 10 years of hard drives full of photos, music, project files, footage, finished films, unfinished things, never released stuff. Voice clips, music clips, bits of crap that didn't work, stuff I threw out. We might find old scripts, we might find old, photos of old long dead loved ones. We don't know what we're gonna find. That's kind of the whole thing. It's a silly thing for me to do. It's a dangerous thing for me to do. I don't really vet the hard drives, and sometimes I do have to cut things out of the VOD. But that's how it goes. Last episode, we got like 3/4 of the way through this hard drive. Where is it? Let me put my Dr. Pepper down. I've had to invest in some more storage as a part of this whole process. I was in profit, just very briefly in profit on YouTube, and now I'm very much not. It's the way it goes, it's a passion project for me, and I had to spend over £300 on more physical storage today just to continue doing this. So thank you, every little helps. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to people who super chat. I don't know what to call you, but you're super. Thank you. Last episode, we got 3/4 of the way through this little beauty with the Murder Is Not a Crime sticker on it, labeled Scratch, 2016-2017. We looked at a lot of Jack Howard, and we listened to a lot of looking at Jack Howard. And then I needed to wrap up, so we had these two lingering footage folders. You're going to see on my screen here. We've got footage, and then this was called something else. I've already forgotten what it was called. I just called it more footage. These are two unarchived folders of basically like rushes, dailies, whatever you want to call them, footage from old projects circa around 2016, 2017. You can see from some of the dates here when the folders were created. 2016, some early 2017. I think the latest I can see is February 2017, and some of the oldest stuff, I mean, we've already found this before. Some of this is duplicate stuff going back all the way to like 2012, 2013. We'll skip over some of that. Yeah. Oh, Mandy's in the chat. Hey, Mandy. I didn't go with a T7 in the end because I needed 12 terabytes. And they don't make a 12 terabyte T7. They only make the 4 as far as I know. I needed 12, and I needed it to be more portable than a RAID or a NAS setup, but less portable, but not as portable necessarily as the little mini Samsungs. Yeah, no, this is a lot, because I was looking at it, right? I've got a 4, I've been archiving onto, so I'll show you, I've been archiving onto this drive, which is 4 terabytes, which is another lacy because it was cheaper, because it's got mechanical parts. I've got that, and that's also always continuously being backed up to Backblaze. So like, don't at me. It is all being cloud backed in real time. I got the 4 terabyte, and then it's full. Basically, it's super full, and all I have besides that I can use is all 1 and 2 terabytes of various qualities, and they're also mostly full of stuff that I need to archive. So I was really hitting a wall where I was having to play Tetris, moving stuff around, and it wasn't efficient. And then I looked in my box. Some of them are not in the box, but I looked in my box of things that I still have to archive. And it's really big, guys. We haven't even... Oh no, that's wrong. I looked in my box of remaining hard drives that need to be archived. And I remembered that this bad boy, this sucker, is 6 terabytes on its own, and it's full. So if I have any chance of getting any of this remotely, reasonably organized, I need like 12 terabytes all in one place. So yeah, I spent a lot of money today, and I'm not feeling good about it, and I am angry about the cost of good quality storage. And yes, we live in a cloud world, but cloud storage above 10 terabytes, forget about it. It's outrageous. It's completely outrageous. So yeah, that's the day I've been having. It's been a little stressful, so I'm looking forward to unwinding with you guys. I've got my Dr. Pepper, and we're gonna get a little nostalgic. We're gonna get a little jazzy. We're gonna sit back, get a beverage of your choosing, and light a candle, and we're gonna watch old footage of me and my friends. Let's go back to the main view, and let's, without further ado, without more, stalling, let's get into it. So last we left off, we were about to look in this footage folder and then this other footage folder. Let's go. Okay. Bag tag. So this will be footage from my depressing what's in my bags video. It's not really a sketch because it's not funny. It's just a little short film that I made when I got legitimately stuck overnight in an airport and I needed to amuse myself. This was 2015. I don't trust these dates. But yeah, I got this was on my way over to Poland to visit my friend. I go there quite regularly. I'm going back actually very soon. I'm looking forward to it. Do the Christmas markets. And I was flying out of Stansted, and I missed my flight. I just mismanaged my time. Fun fact, as long as they're out of focus, you can film a child. You can totally do it. And you can also film inside an airport, and you don't need release forms or permission or anything. Like, don't worry about it. Just do it. Just do it. But if anybody asks, I didn't give you that information, and I do not know you. I'm not coming to Siberia. Wait a sec. Was that some fucking guy in this airport singing Let It Go from Frozen? It was. Hey, so that dates it. This is not interesting. Let's move forward. Yeah. And then I did like a little voiceover. I think when I got home I did the voiceover and I put it together. Yeah, I missed my flight and I had to stay overnight in Stansted Airport. And that was the year that they were doing all those renovations to it. So loads of big areas of it were closed off. And also loads of big areas were like completely empty and had no seats or anything. So yeah, I tried to sleep. I couldn't. I tried like lying down with my bag as my pillow on the floor. It didn't work. And then I was like the first person through security at 4 a.m. or something. What is this? Oh, it's this! But it's just... I'm pumped. I'm pumped to make stuff. What? I'm like I'm gonna try and be funny again. Is this supposed to have music? What was this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did like a weird, pretentious little trailer for the comedy initiative. So that kind of dates this as well. Damn. I don't know why it's in... I don't know why I would have needed an export that didn't have the music in it. It would have all been compiled in the same... Whatever, let's move on. All the stuff. What was this?
Rolling camera, rolling.
Hey, Mandy, it's our old house.
And none of those things are me. I'm so proud of myself.
What's the
I'm
context
talking
here?
about AI, holograms, smart house.
Yeah.
It's the type of stuff. Right now, I'm making a lot of music and podcasts. The music is very different from the rest of the stuff I do. Before I start, I want to talk.
There we go. There's the old false starts. There we go. That's real vlogging, everybody. That's the real vlogging.
So here's a brief rundown of the things that I am doing right now.
You're just saying things 100 times. Can we get an F in the chat? What is this? End of year. I don't know where I am. I guess I'm in the car. Maybe with my parents? Maybe my sister? Hey, it's my granny! May she rest in peace. It's my granny's house. Can I get an F in the chat for Emma Stewart, please? Heartfelt F. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Emma was a battle axe. I didn't like her. But she had a weird life and she made it through. She lived to a ripe old age. And she spent 30 years of that life just watching EastEnders. Now we're back in, I think we're back on the coast now. Yeah. Yeah, getting some B-roll. I can't picture the video this is for, but it would have been... If it's labeled BR, then it's not a PBFB, like it's an in-between one, a Bing Radio. That's my daddy. Spoke to him earlier today. Oh, he's doing some bird watching. Look at that. That's my mum in the light fleece there. That's my dad. Sporting that, and that's Jenny. Hell yeah, violin master, Steve Bingham. Go support his new album on Kickstarter. I did the cover. Or I'm doing the cover, it's not finished. The version on the Kickstarter is kind of a work in progress.
Reeds. Big fan of these reeds.
So jazzy, man. Jazzy reeds, man. Sometimes when I get on one of the good tracks on this playlist, I lose track of the fact that I'm supposed to be talking. Chips, cheese, and beans. Yes! Ah. F in the chat for Alan Taylor of Norwich, who loved this spot. Fucking Alan, man. I don't think any of this made it in. I don't think I like some of this is ringing a bell, but I don't think I think I shot a lot because it's like end of the year. What was this? Yeah, it's New Year's Eve. I'm going on a walk with my folks. I'm just getting like beautiful, luxurious sunset stuff with lots of wind noise. And that's me, what, 5 days later? Rolling BR, rolling 2017, beginning of end of year, pretentious video. End of year, pretentious video. That's me. That is exactly what it is.
So 2016 ended. So 2016 ended, and I think we're all happy about that. So 2016 ended, and I think...
Oh man, remember 2016? Remember all the fantastic things that 2016 did to us?
We're all very happy about that. So 2016 ended, and I think we're all very happy... Bleh. So 2016 ended, and I think we're all very happy about that. Although the world may have had a rough year.
I know, right? I know, right? Like, I made a whole thing, a whole big deal in the PBFB miniseries about how 2016 sucked. And it was like the worst year we'd ever lived through. We had no idea. No idea. Goodness.
Happened.
What?
Cool. Pick up.
What did I forget? I forgot to say something.
Courage grows strong at a wound.
Boy, was I young. I'm young now. I'm young. I'm eternal. I'm never gonna die. Ask Mandy. I'm never gonna die. This is, yup. We're painting. We're moving out. Oh yeah! Moving out of the arena. Oh, dude. Yeah, end of an era footage here. So this is... Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. This is like the... I would have done January, February miniseries. Yeah. And then we moved out of the arena. Wow. God, I miss this place. So many videos, so many different combinations of roommates. You know, it was no friend's house, but it was close. We had a lot of good time in this. A lot of good times in this
You ready
house.
to leave? Ready to move out?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah?
I'll miss Steve.
Steve was our landlord. He was the best landlord ever.
I'm here to help. I can't remember if we agreed this evening or tomorrow evening.
Let's go get our keys.
My thing.
And then we're moving into the new place, which was chaos.
It's a really
That was all documented.
We live.
Yeah.
Oh,
Different Steve, Harvey. Different Steve. My dad doesn't own things. My dad lives in the woods with the birds. We also don't live here anymore, so I can't. I mean, nobody's getting doxxed today because we don't live in either of these places anymore. But it was so nice and white and clean when we moved in. It does. It does look a bit small, doesn't it?
oh, that's a real good sound.
That shiny, shiny floor.
We have such a big patio.
Oh, look. It's bound jump scare. What the hell? Oh, this is a different day. That's my room. That's my old room. Wonderful. Didn't really shoot anything except the odd vlog in here. And I did stream from this room a little bit. But it was too small to really shoot any like videos, anything more complicated. Oh yeah. Oh, I loved having my TV in there. That was the last time I've had like a television in my bedroom. When I moved in here, I didn't. I chose not to. I chose to be an adult and try and be screenless when I go to bed. Mistake, really. Because it means I can't play Zelda in bed in my underwear. This is just, yeah. So when I'm putting together videos like this, I tend to like walk around and just get a bunch of stuff. I'll roll, you know. It's nice to be able to cut on the beat or, you know, have a bit of coverage of Mandy from the side when she doesn't know I'm filming.
Yeah.
What was that? Were you sick?
I'm sick.
She's sick. You heard it here first.
Don't film my screen.
This is appropriate music. Having a chill one here tonight, guys.
Ba. Ba 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 ba.
That's ba 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 ba. Just in case you missed it.
Hello.
This is a phase that I went through where I felt like I had forgotten how to vlog. And you can see it in everything that gets cut. You can see me just like questioning everything about who I am and what I'm doing and what I'm saying and why.
Hey. Hello, both past and future Bing. 1 month on, I thought I would do a little...
Ba ba ba.
Hello,
Let's do that again. Yeah.
It's a lot smaller.
I think that you can find the present Bing videos still. They're on my second channel.
But I'm giving it.
And then I had to go get my desk. I had to go pick up a desk. And then there's all of this.
And I don't have to go back.
There we go. This was a day. I hate this. I vowed after this that I would not do any more stupid lifting of heavy things. And, you know, you make promises like that you can't live by.
May have misunderestimated this. May have underestimated this. Supporting local business. Hey, Mandy. So I may have bitten off more than I can chew. Could you meet me at the Costa and take my camera? That's like the main thing. I can carry the desk.
We used to live, before this, the place that you just saw us move out of, used to be at the top of a hill in South London. And the number of times I would just like sweat through all my clothes carrying film equipment or some heavy fucking prop or a car door up that fucking hill. And every time I swore never again. I'm going to plan. I'm going to get someone to drive. I'm going to get a Uber. I'm going to bring a car or something, some wheels. And I never fucking did. And I never learned my lesson.
Bit.
Yeah.
Fresh air.
Good colleagues.
Hey, Tenzin.
We have a wild Bing carrying
And now
his
Mandy's.
desk home.
Mandy's with us now. Mandy's got the camera
Ah, the Bingham.
the way things should be.
Do it. I got it.
Okay.
I got the.
So we've hit a roadblock.
Oh, Jinxie. Hey, Neon. Asking about my motorbike. I actually sold her a couple years back. I found during lockdown that I basically wasn't using it at all, which is a shame, you know. I think, and on top of that, living where I live now, parking is an absolute nightmare. And I was basically forced to park it illegally for 3 years. And it was very stressful. and I had to be constantly vigilant, and I got parking tickets, and it just fucking wasn't worth it. I would like to own a better motorbike in the future. It was also just a starter one, you know, and I got a bit sick of its lack of power. What is this?
Money, and I do also.
Oh, hey! Oh, this is for. These are the interview segments that went into the full like episode pilot of Comedy Initiative, and I didn't think they would preview, but they are.
Cool. Okay.
They're not previewing quite right, but that's fine.
We're rolling. We are rolling the Christopher Bingham Comedy Initiative interview segments. Interview.
Hell yeah.
Segment.
I'm really looking forward to resharing this because I think that at the time I thought it was really, really bad because I thought that I was going through a phase where I thought that everything was bad and that everything I touched turned to filth and decay, and that I was never going to be good or funny or adequate ever again. And I'm glad I came out of that phase. And actually, having had a few years of distance, and I rewatched it recently, and I enjoyed it. I think it's good. I think it's not great, you know, but I think it's got a lot going for it.
YouTube.
Yes, Look at Jack Howard is in the playlist. It's in the mix. He's in the mix. I don't know when, but it'll happen. More than once. Several times, probably. I mean, we're going to be going for like 3 hours, and it's only about an hour-long playlist, if that.
So, see, the thing about YouTube is when you're doing it, it doesn't feel like you're doing it. So, actually, what you're doing is nothing at all.
That was a bad delivery of a fun line.
And I always felt like I was destined for something more, something bigger.
That's not the take either.
You are now further across in the chat.
Hey, it's Mandy.
You were getting very...
I forgot you were on the back end of this, Mandy. Thank you.
Cool. Does that look good? That eyeline?
Keep looking at my eyes.
F in the chat for Mandy, everybody.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what F means,
Roll mob.
but I think it's good.
Funny. It was difficult. And when something is difficult, you don't enjoy doing it. And to be funny, you need to like be happy. When I'm motivated, I can be fun.
It's when you do a good. It's from that video game where you do a good thing. It's like F is the button to give somebody a present, right?
Yeah, I can joke, I can do the comedy, but for a long time.
Yeah, it's like from that nice educational video game where you give the children presents, and the button to give them presents is the F button.
There, I wasn't funny because I wasn't happy. I wasn't
I can't remember which line I'm even trying to say here, but it's a bad take.
I didn't have the goo
There we go. I know this one actually.
inside me to make comedy. You need that very special goo, that very special type of goo that comes to you when you are fulfilled, when you're happy. And I didn't have it. I didn't feel like that. So the jokes, they just stopped coming. The tap had been turned off.
This looks like an interview with this sociopath. Good. I mean, that's what I was going for. That's exactly the mood. So I'm glad that it came across. Oh, damn. What have we got? What have we got in here? Why have we got loads of old videos in here? CBCI trailer. Oh, there it is. Yes. Look at Jack Howard. Okay. Yeah, it's just $1 billion. What is this? What's his name? Oh, hey, okay. There was a guy who made funny videos and Bing was his name. Had a really rough throat that day, damn. But am I? I prefer to go by I prefer the whole thing nowadays, you know, prefer the whole thing. Why is this? I must have taken the audio out to treat it in some way. That's Jamie and Mars. There's some old... I must have clipped it somewhere. I forget why.
Welcome.
Rolling and camera rolling. I have an accountant.
I do. More than one.
That's how people know me. But you know, I'm really not, like, I'm not feeling it. I don't really feel like a Bing.
Okay, so that's all the stuff for the Bing was his name trailer sketch.
Real sound effects.
I love these. I love finding this when you're deep in an edit and you really can't, you need a sound effect really quickly and you don't give any shits. You just search on YouTube and you end up ripping these videos with terrible like watermarks and stuff.
Real sound effects.
Clearly I needed a window wiping sound effect. Great.
No, it's a loop.
And more old videos. Yeah, okay, cool. What's next? I don't want to watch that. I don't want to look at the coward stuff. What's Dory and Elsa?
This is Frozen again, Frozen.
It was like an interstitial bit for Comedy Initiative where I'm like auditioning for characters
with proper sound.
with the same voice.
Conceal, conceal, don't feel. Conceal, don't feel. Don't let them know.
Wait, is Frozen I feel like Frozen is the emergent theme of this evening already.
Oh,
That's Let It Go twice.
well, now they know. Leave it out, leave it out. Don't make yourself around.
Brilliant. Nothing wrong with that. Comedy gold. Some of my best work.
Hi, my name's Dory. I suffer from short-term memory loss.
This is Frozen again. Oh yeah, sound take. Okay, cool. Oh, and then we've got the box. This was belabored. This was an idea that I had that did not need to take as long as it did.
Inches. Mine is going to be 7 by 7 inches.
What do you mean 2 years after Frozen came out? Frozen is eternal. There's only before Frozen and after Frozen. Its impact on the cultural landscape is undeniable. And without it, we wouldn't have had those brilliant videos of Spider-Man and Elsa and Shrek kissing and getting married. I love Frozen, man. I love it. It's like, until I saw Frozen, I felt like I didn't have permission to just be me. But then, like, I saw this magical ice queen go and live in an ice palace on her own and just, like, be her own authentic self and live her bliss and shit. And then I realized I could do that. And the snowman 100% can get it. Sexiest Pixar character. For real. This is
On camera.
Oh, this is from a shoot I did with Elliot and a wonderful singer called Lisby Stainton. Go check her out. She's great.
Rolling camera, give us a clap.
They did a lovely little duet together.
Oh,
God, he's a talented bastard, isn't he?
sorry.
It's on again already. I'm pausing Jack Howard so we can actually appreciate Elliot's wonderful guitar playing.
Rolling, give us a clap.
It's because it's beautiful. It really is. Like, he's one of the best musicians I've ever worked with, and he should be appreciated.
I'll do that again.
Well, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. I don't know if that video is available anywhere anymore. It's been a while. Elliot has this habit of kind of refreshing I mean, like me, takes a lot of his old videos down. I don't know whether that one is on his YouTube or not. But shout out Elliot Morris. Wonderful, wonderful man, wonderful friend, wonderful father, and fantastic folk guitarist. That's all just going to be them playing and singing. That's Lisby.
No, and I guess people come out.
I'm rolling camera.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't mind driving late. I can chase the clouds. We're breaking and I don't mind.
That's beautiful. Okay, what else have we got? We got some more Elliot here. Whoa. Whoa, that's just...
Not a problem.
That's just recording from... That's audio from, like, that. From that session. Cool. Entropy. Day 1. Whoa, what is this? Entropy is important? When is this? 2016?
It's Wednesday, the 8th of June. I just landed in Huntington.
Yeah, this is like making... Did I ever release this? I don't think I can't remember if I ever released this. I think I did a little EP called, for context, I did a little EP called Entropy is Important. It was like 4 or 5 tracks. It was okay. I was experimenting with a lot of different sounds. And I like some of the textures on it, but overall it's not like my best work. And I used a bunch of like junk percussion. I used the car door that we saw last episode and the old satellite dish and stuff. And I think the idea was to release it and to do like a little documentary video announcing the release as well. But I can't remember if I ever actually cut this together. If somebody can remember, because my second channel has like 600 plus videos on it. If anyone can remember, did I post this or did I share it to Patreon only or did I just give up on it? This might be stuff that, I don't know, never got made. What is this? What am I doing? I'm just thinking? Oh.
So I've come out here to my parents' house to work on the new EP. It's currently called Entropy is Important. It's currently titled...
I mean, this was right at the height of my my low brain period. So I can thoroughly imagine that I just like I hated it and I didn't want to cut it.
Door. June, and today my job is
Hey, well, there you go. Okay, I think nobody... some of my most dedicated viewers don't recognize any of this, and I don't recognize it, so I don't think this ever got published. So we're on I think this is our first project of the evening that is never before seen. So we'll watch a bit of this, and then, you know, when we get bored, we'll move on.
It's Saturday the 11th of June, and today my job is stripping down this car door as best I can.
To be clear, the music did get released. The music that I am talking about making did get released, but I don't think I ever published this, like, behind the scenes of it.
I found this bad boy round the corner from our house in London. Don't know why. Don't know where the rest of it is. But it was a godsend. Mandy was very excited for me.
Whoa! Why is Mandy here? Is Mandy still in the chat? Mandy! Why were you at my house? Why were you at my parents' house?
Great news.
What's going on?
I have a car.
Yeah. You have a car. I have part of a car.
Oh, that's the same.
Yeah. And then this bad boy here.
You're just staying over. Were my folks out of town, or were they there as well? What? God, my memory, man.
Wait.
That's my dad, so he is there. At least right now. Mandy, we can see your tonsils. You can't put that on the internet. That's X-rated.
Not good. I've smashed a camera recently. I'm not.
It's all good. It's all good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You want me to hold it?
No, it's fine.
You just need to tighten those bolts.
I need to tighten that bolt there. I never...
There's one for... I'm not going to go back, but there's an entry for your wiki feet. Just very briefly. I know. You can add... I know you already have a page. Somebody can go and update it now. There's been another sighting. It's been a while. We all believe that you... Mandy, we all believe that you didn't start your own wiki feed. Because you're a relatively hinged individual. Don't worry, some of these perverts in the chat will know how to update it. They'll have accounts. I'm looking at several account holders already. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm fucking ripping the plastic off it. Yeah, I turned the door and I hit this and it made such a wonderful sound. I still have those samples, I think. That's exclusive. They're my sample pack. When I'm finally get super famous on SoundCloud and release my sample pack, it's all just going to be me hitting this door. You're right. This is the infamous weekend of me and Jenny doing one of the level songs from Mario. Did you post that somewhere?
Tip it upside down. That's the stuff stuck in the window.
Oh yeah, it was full of glass.
There you go.
It was full of little cubes of safety glass. This is the way. Hey, you want to have a creative career, sometimes you're going to shake a car door full of glass. Okay?
I think that's pretty good.
Significantly less than that.
That's pretty good.
Okay, let's skip ahead. I also hit this briefcase. And I brushed this We had a good time. There it is. There's the meows. The lesser known Beyonce meow cover. Oh, dude. Mandy just texted me the video. Hang on. So, thank you, Mandy. This is great. This is highly interactive. I love this. So this was shot the same weekend. That's it? I thought there was more. Was that on your Snapchat? And I'm like cleaning. Great. Moving on. Time lapse. Skippy beep beep. There it is. Oh yeah. You see what I mean? Absolutely ruined those drumsticks. Do not do this with wooden drumsticks. Completely like chopped them to shit on the like sharp edge of that metal. You might even see chips flying off them. Fun. For the art, man, you gotta do it. You gotta suffer. You gotta destroy shit for your art. Every once in a while. That was the sound. This is like... Everything's a drum. Everything's a drum.
Recording and then editing and seeing what I've got.
Of course I'm a drum. Everything's a drum.
I think I'm done. I think I've recorded everything I need at this point. So I'm gonna tidy away.
There it is. Done. I guess I never made it. I guess maybe we'll find like a half-cut version of it that I gave up on. I don't know. Oh hey. 10 cat meow sound effects. Jesus. Jegus my Kriegus. The 10 sound make your cat or dog go crazy. Ugh. Awful. Stock footage. Stock footage. Goodness.
Coming home, there was a bunch of people singing.
Why is Channing Tatum in here? What?
Coming home, there was a bunch of people singing and running around the streets. It's raining. Still cold. There's no. I go outside and yep.
Why did I need this? Why did I need to rip this YouTube video of Channing Tatum being interviewed on various late night talk shows? I mean, he is my man crush. No fucking lie. Love Channing Tatum. I feel like we would get along really well and we would be really good friends. If only I had the opportunity to meet him.
Everything must go.
Yeah, so this is all in service of this video.
Everything must go.
Let's see if we can find where Channing fits into it all. It's been a while since I watched this. Maybe Channing Tatum makes a guest appearance.
Here at hitwithwrench.com, we
Defunct, gone, website, done, finished. I don't have it anymore.
docs
Don't go to it.
some of the best YouTuber endorsed
You can't buy these anymore. Don't like them.
merchandise.
You can get that, and it's better now.
Do you know that your favorite YouTuber makes music? It's available now.
It's bad.
favorite YouTuber also makes comic books and has a dizzying array of colorful posters.
Hey, that one's Mandy's. That was Mandy's poster there.
Colorful posters. Get 50% off on orders over £5 with the discount code Big Sale. We ship everywhere in the world except the really scary places, and with this code you can get half price on. Oh, make that £2 for a poster. That's a crazy price. Numbers on the screen now. Is your name Kevin? Get 50% off with the discount code Kevin. Is your name Katie? Use the discount code Katie to get 50% off. If you spell Katie with the Y, use the discount code Katie to get 50% off. If your name is Daniel,
This fucking chaos video.
but you go by Dan, get 50% off with the discount code Dan. Is your name George? Well, you don't get one. You can use Dan's. If you're a big fan of this channel and want to support it, use the discount code IAMBIG for 50% off. If you're suffering from an inflamed bowel, use the discount code Crohn's disease. Halloween's coming up. Use the topical discount code Fright Night to get 50% off all your purchases. Looking forward to sharing Thanksgiving with your family?
I mean, it was a good idea for a campaign. I did make all of these worked. Every single one of them worked. And they all got you the discount.
Use the discount code Kill All the Natives to get 50% off. To get 50% off all your Christmas.
It's a shame. It's a shame this is a plug for a store that doesn't exist anymore. Because I think there's some really funny shit in this video, but I can't do a re-release of this one because it will make absolutely no sense.
Gifts.
Unless we reshot it, everybody. What if we reshot it? What do you think? I could just reuse the script and I could make it about joining the Patreon or something. That could be fun. What do you think? What do we think, gang? Let me know.
Use the discount code Christmas at the checkout. Use the discount code Rogue1 if you love SEO. If you're one of those people who just starts a conversation with hi. If you don't even want the merch, but you're buying it anyway, use the discount code I don't really want this. Love kittens? So do we. Use the discount code Kittens. Hey kittens.
Okay, so I need to... It still needs to have some kind of discount code functionality, right? Can you do codes on Patreon? I don't even know.
Do we. Use the discount code Puppies. And if you're more...
I guess I could start... They do a store now, right? Patreon have an online store function. I could... It's going to be such a pain in the ass.
of a beekeeper, we've got the discount code for you. Are you a vegan? Use the code VEGAN. For our friends in the LGBTQ community, use the discount code LGBTQ. And for all of our gender non-binary friends, we created the discount code Gender Non-Binary. Are you a racist? Use the discount code RACISM to get 50% off. Do you believe in the cleansing power of Christ our Lord? Use the discount code It's All a Lie. Do you enjoy being advertiser friendly? Use the discount code Fuck That to get 50% off. Are you Channing Tatum? Can we just be friends? Are you a human being that subsists on food?
There he is. There he is. There's Channing, my good friend. I'd completely forgotten and I just telegraphed the entire thing.
Discount code FOOD to get 50% off. Alternately, if you're one of
Time is a flat circle.
those strange people who hate themselves and only drinks Huel, you can use the discount code fucking Soylent Green to get 50% off. Apply directly to the forehead. Apply directly to the forehead. Sharks are pretty terrifying, yeah. No. No, I mean, if one came at me. Yeah. I mean, but I don't really go on that many... I don't really go on many, like, water-based holidays. I tend to stay on land.
What is
Use
this
the code SHARKS to get 50% off.
Great. Solid video. Yeah, solid fucking video. Yeah, I gotta reuse that somehow. Let's do it. Let's fucking remake it somehow. You guys are all responsible now. You're all on the hook. You're all absolutely 100% on the hook for this remake. And if it doesn't get 1 million views and make me lots of money, it's your fault, not mine. Not mine. Fairy dust. Yeah, this is just a bunch of fucking stock that I stole. What's this?
Hey guys, this weekend I'm gonna be at MCM Expo
Oh, it's just a
in London.
just a thing. That's the footage of the material. Oh, God. I'm sorry about all the noises. I'm so sorry about all the terrible stock noises. Wow. Hey, welcome new people. Welcome people who've joined the stream recently. How's it going? Glass Cake. Is that you? How you doing? What's up? MB, nice to see you in the chat. I know you've been here for a while, but I didn't say hi. And I like to say hi. I like to be polite. In this house, we like to be polite. Goodness gracious me, January 2017. So we got a lot of future Bing stuff here. I'm going to move through this quite quickly because these videos are all still public. You can go see the 2016-17 PBFB miniseries is all still up and public on my second channel. But I'm just going to skim through. I'm going to skim through a little bit. That's me riding the bike. That's me getting up. We saw this video in one of the previous streams, and now we're finding the footage. Yeah, my old work, and then vlogging.
You can just
hey, it's
you can just stay
Jim.
there.
Jim's here. Hey, dog.
So I shelved it for a while, and
I have a hard time saying hi to you because your username is dog, but it is spelt in a way that forces an accent. Dog! Dog Zeppelin!
so I shelved it for a while I looked at other ways of doing it. I researched all kinds of CMSs, all kinds of different systems.
What am I talking about?
It's not 100%.
Oh, yeah. Talking about the Past Being Future Being website. May it rest in peace. F in the chat. F in the chat. For the Past Being Future Being website, it's gone now because it was expensive. It ran on Squarespace. And I had to let it go. Had to cut it loose. Wasn't getting any traffic. Dog!
Adding trivia. So Jim's in my house. He is staying over tonight because tomorrow he is my guest speaker at Ravensbourne.
Dog!
He's going to teach my students about the economics of indie games.
Oh god, that day was a nightmare. It was like my first full term at Ravensbourne, and I was running my unit. I was running this unit. I'm the youngest academic staff member, you know. I'm the weird YouTube guy. And I booked my friend Jim to come in and talk about production in interactive media. But I accidentally booked him on a day that was I accidentally double booked the lecture. And I had to interrupt another lecturer because Jim had come all the way from where he lives in the middle of nowhere. So he couldn't come in on another day. And the trains were on strike and we arrived late, and I had to interrupt another lecturer and be like, hey, I'm so sorry, and you don't really know me, but I have a guest speaker. You have to stop doing this lecture because I have to have a guest lecturer today. Can you do next week instead? It was the worst. It was such a mortification. We ended up being good friends, me and Barry, the lecturer that I did this to.
And he's going to show off how good he is at...
But fucking hell, I just felt like the biggest fuck up. Oh yeah, the Snapchat specs. I still have these. They're somewhere. I think I put them in a box for storage.
I don't know what I'm doing actually.
This isn't for me.
I want to see if you put.
I...
Oh my god, you're just me.
Okay, so a little obsession of mine recently has been the Snapchat spectacles.
God, yeah. Beautiful technology. Wonderful marketing. Wonderful viral marketing campaign for which we are of course all serve to like inflate their stock price for the IPO, but also just like genuinely fun product. I was so obsessed with getting a pair of the Snapchat spectacles, and I finally got a pair, and it was great. They were great. They don't do anything anymore. I haven't used them in years, but I still own them as like they're like a museum piece at this point. I'm glad that I have like that like generation of interesting, weird wearable technology.
That they are deploying and marketing them is amazing. I'm so excited to see what they do next.
Not much actually. Ruined their app, broke their app, drove all their creators away. Now it's just messaging for Gen Z people. It surprises me so much. Can anyone in the chat actually use Snapchat just to like chat with their friends? It's always so surprising. I know I'm old and I sound old, but it's really strange. It's always surprising when I see somebody on the train or whatever using Snapchat to chat with their friends.
Beautiful.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Dog!
Time to light Lennon. It's time.
I don't use it. I can't add you.
He is not much pleased. I just want to capture this.
Oh yeah, look at those. Look at these things. The design of this box and everything was so good. The like, it's a case and it's also the charge pack and it's got magnets and it's got a little battery meter light. So good.
So the case charges them?
Yeah, so the case.
Yeah.
So the case.
So good. Such wonderful product design.
They're folded. So when they're on, the contacts don't touch shit. And then you fold them and you stick them in the case and they charge.
There's only one camera, the other is just for symmetry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have.
Lovely.
I'll mute the audio.
It was so cool, and the circular video gimmick as well. Just like what a fucking ace product. What a fun, silly product that nobody needed, but that they surprisingly made people want.
Cool. Rolling future bing. You've ever been this deep.
Okay, and then that's the talkie stuff. What else have we got? Horniman. A lot of footage from the Horniman. Anytime we go to a museum, it's just like a feast. Anyone in or visiting London, I highly recommend the Horniman Museum. It's this private collection of weird specimens, lots of taxidermied animals, lots of bugs, lots of skulls. Great place to spend an afternoon. And fairly nice outside garden as well for summer. I might need to stand soon. I have old bones. But don't worry. This is actually my skeleton on the inside. So every hour or so I do need to stand if I can't find fresh water to swim in and let my true self shine, that at the very least I have to stand. It's still tough sometimes.
We're waiting for the TV.
Oh my god.
There was a lady in front of us and we were like,
this is with no stabilization and without the wraparound spherical video is exhausting to watch.
I was like, montage.
Where do I even look? It's hurting my brain.
Process, you can head over to my Patreon page and support this.
Only records one way. Is it recording?
See this?
Goodness.
Record it. 8.
There we go.
The vinyl, it's also worth mentioning.
That's a solid look, you know? Solid look. God, it's fun to see the room all straightened out like that. It's really funky. Bye, Mandy. Thank you for coming. Love you. Mandy shot something with me the other day, which it was really fun. I'm not going to tell you about it, but you'll see it. Yeah.
It's gonna be my kind of project on Saturday.
Me? That's me.
Oh god, and we played a board game and I went and did that talk. I gave a talk. So that year I did a couple of speaking engagements where I think I might have talked about this in a stream when we found a video that I'd recorded of this talk, which was about how it was about Vine going away and the kind of political ramifications of Vine going away in the landscape, and how unfair it is, or was. And a couple of times that year, 2017, I gave talks about the passing away of Vine, which I felt very strongly about.
Okay, future. I've done that though. I've done that.
I've done something. Yeah, a lot of this is just talky future being banana. Hey, Google event. What's this? Oh, Liam, look! It's Liam. Wait. Oh my god. Oh, Mandy's gone. Mandy's gone. She would have loved this folder. It's the night that I ate dirt. This is the night I ate dirt, I think. At a Google event.
What's up, yo?
It's been a while.
Yeah, this was a big launch event. This was the year that Google jumped into VR and AR. And they were launching what was this called again? There was the cardboard, and then there was the main headset that they manufactured. And they gave us all one. They gave us all freebies in the hopes that we would promote them. And they threw a big lavish event where they were trying it out, and then there was lots of food.
Interactive.
Hey.
Basically, kind of skill prototype.
And they gave us the sales pitch, and then they gave us a fancy meal. And there was all this like cocktails in ice and like edible arrangements and shit. There we go. Okay, so this is it, right? Google made me eat fucking dirt. This was a tree from which were hanging little edible dessert things. I think they were just like skinned pears or something, right? Or fruit, or some kind of like stewed fruit or something. This is the dirt that I ate, right? Because they had this tree, and the tree, the things hanging on the tree that you can see here were like little edible desserts. They had another dish at another time, at an earlier point in the evening. There had been this other dish that was like in a wheelbarrow, in a little miniature wheelbarrow. And the dirt and everything, like everything in the wheelbarrow was edible, right? Including the soil, which it turned out was like crumbled up little like cocoa. It was like cocoa biscuit. It was like crumbly chocolate. Was the dirt in the wheelbarrow. And everyone got really excited because it was like, oh, look, it's like edible flowers, edible dirt, yay, right? So then we sit down to this fucking meal, and they put this tree here in the middle of the table, and they say, dig in. And I go in for a fucking spoonful of the dirt and put it right in my fucking mouth, and it's just actual soil. Turns out it was just a real tree, a real little bonsai tree in real little fucking soil. Fucking pretentious fucking catering staff.
I think I just...
See that? Look, this. That was edible. That was edible. But that one wasn't. And nobody told anybody anything. There was no explanation. I'm not in the wrong here. I'm still pissed. Fuck Team Pixel. Hashtag eating dirt. Oh, it was immediate. It was immediate. You know when you've put soil in your mouth. I will tell you. As a person who has eaten soil now, I can tell you that you know pretty much straight away when it is soil and not chocolate. There's no second guessing that. It's soil. Okay, moving on. I need to stand. We need to get some standing energy. Just gonna make sure nothing falls over. Hey, would you look at that? I gotta extend my mic stand. We're moving on to the standing portion of the evening, everybody. And I have finished my Dr. Pepper. And I've moved on to my secondary drink. And I will need to take a little wee break at some point. Nature will call. But not right now. Oh, did you hear that pop? Ah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get out of this future Bing folder. Let's get out of all these future Bing folders here. This is too much. A lot of this is all mess. A lot of this is all still, it's all public and you know it, you've seen it.
It's rolling.
You should be afraid of the chat. It is a fearsome and scary place. Wait, fearsome's actually like positive, isn't it? It's a terrifying and bad place. But you're part of it.
I'd like to point out though, Passbing, that while the world was having a terrible year, I'd like to point out though, Passbing, that...
Yeah, we get it. You had a great year, even though everything went bad. You had a great one. I get it. Look, good for you. You had a nice time. Look forward to COVID. Just a lot of candle B-roll. Could it be? What is this? Oh. Just on hold. Yeah. Boring. HoloLens one.
Boring HoloLens.
Oh, dude. I miss having access to a HoloLens. It was dumb.
Dude. What have I...
But you could put letters and stuff on the wall.
I didn't need that to happen.
Where's the dog?
Dude.
Oh, there's the dog.
Poop or vomit or need to be fed or have any feelings. You are. That's right.
Yeah. HoloLens is a funky thing. I haven't used one in a while. I'm assuming that are they still working on HoloLens? Is it still being developed? This was like the first or second gen developer model.
Yeah. That sounds great.
There's a cat on my chest, isn't there?
I mean, there may or may not be a cat on your chest. I may have put a cat on your boobs. It's hard to tell. It's really difficult to say one way or the other whether there is. So for those of you, it could be.
Yeah, and then this was the day that we got that apartment that we moved into. That you saw. You're seeing everything out of order. But this was the moment.
There is a plug socket in there as well.
Oh,
That's a lot of space.
Whole long, big old cupboard.
You could live in that room.
Yeah,
You know what?
my
We could.
parents
We could.
Well, you know what I'm thinking is when I finally.
Yeah, a lot of moving in. I know this footage very well. Let's move on. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? They're rainbow drops. My favorite candy. My delicious favorite popped rice snack treat. But what is this? Was this for something? God, I can't remember. Why was I throwing little puffed rice balls around? God, the sound on that card as well. That's fun. This was for something. I don't know why the folder is called Golden Record, because it's absolutely not remotely related to the contents of the folder.
We are rolling video.
Yeah, we're firmly into comedy initiative stuff. This is like the Google Pixel unboxing, which actually managed to do numbers, I think, because it was searchable, right? It was like unboxing of a Google Pixel, which at the time people were searching for. I very rarely play the SEO game, but I managed to do it with that.
Fucking record.
They gave me a... Ooh, I was getting a bit angry with my camera there.
On the front.
Google was silly enough to give me a free Google Pixel.
I've seen quite a few of the big tech blogs call it the hotline to Hades.
So I made a sketch where I use it to call my dead grandma, and then she sucks me into the phone and down to hell.
I've seen quite a few.
It's a fun one. I might... I'm on the fence about re-releasing this one because this is like the Pixel 1 or something. So anybody searching for it is going to realize that it's out of date, but at the same time, it's kind of a fun... I quite like the joke. I thought it was fun. Rolling camera. Where's the... Granny's talking to me from beyond the grave. And making me cough. Do I still have the Pixel? No. I sold it. Grammy? Grammy?
Fucking cars.
Oh yeah. Not using good mics in this. I didn't have a good audio setup at this time.
Get the...
And I lived right next to a big road. Or had a big window that faced onto a small road. Actoring. That's what we call this in the business.
What? What do you mean?
The Frozen special. Dead Grannies.
What are you doing? What?
Oh,
Grammy, what are you doing? What?
we didn't use that take. Where's the take I used?
Grammy, what are you doing? Grammy, what are you...
You could take some of this out of context. You could use this pretty badly. That could be nefarious purposes.
Grammy, what are you... Grammy, what are you... what are you... What are you... What?
I don't recognize that take.
Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Grammy, what are you... Grammy, what are you doing?
Okay, that's enough of that. Oh god, there's more? Oh no, yeah, and then the phone drops. Yeah, that's like the extent to my special effects in this video. Okay. More footage. Okay, fucking hell. What else have we got? We got 25. So this, I'm going to skip this because I'm actually going to re-upload. I'm re-uploading 25 because that's also on my old channel, which is going bye-bye very soon. So I'm going to re-upload 25 this week to Bing Radio, to my second channel, Chris Cool Blog 2, Bing Radio. It's not confusing at all. Oh, this is fun. Shout out my GWR family. Wow. Holy shit. When is this? 2012. Okay, so we've gone further back in time now to some more nostalgic footage. This is behind the scenes on my Guinness World Records series, Slow-Mo Test Lab, which we did a whole year of content. We shot it over 4 or 5 weeks, I think. Really fun. I think it's all still up on YouTube, I believe. If you search like Guinness World Records, GWR-OMG, Bing, you'll find it. Or like Slow-Mo Test Lab. Okay, we gave them names. Yeah, man, this was a great experience. We got to shoot, this is the Capoeira guys. This is from the one where I smashed the alarm clocks. Oh, wow, that's a good... Let's get a zoom in on that. Let's just really, really take that in. That this person was paid to do this job, to be a presenter for a respectable household brand. That was a good time. It was hectic, and the shoot days were long, and we had to get something like an average of 5 videos shot in a day. So it was like really, it was pretty intensive. We made 50 whole weeks of content, shooting back to back, and we occasionally did location stuff, but most of it was in the studio.
Recording.
That was my sledgehammer. Oh, this is the money one.
Sorry, one more. Sorry, I said stuff.
It doesn't matter. That was the worst line reading ever. I'm just gonna do it.
So we were shooting this stuff. The format was simple, right? Intro, facts about famous Guinness World Records, and then we would cut together a montage of slow motion footage of something vaguely tenuously related to those Guinness World Records. It was fun. It was like low-key factual with me being silly. It was a great project. Making pies, making custard pies. The archery episode was good. We didn't actually have him shoot arrows at me, but I think we faked.
Did you have fun today, sister?
Me being on the target. Jenny's here. I think Jenny cameoed in 1 or 2.
It didn't look like you did.
Matt also cameoed, and some other people. Breakdancing episode. This was in a different... Was this the same studio? Yeah. Oh yeah, the sumo one as well. Get in focus, get in focus. She sumoed me. She picked me up. It was great. It awakened something deep inside me.
Series 5, episode 39, cameras A only, slay 1, take 1.
Hey, I've got a little job I need you. Could you get over here, please?
Okay.
I need to have my belt put on.
How do I do this?
This is really easy. Come on. Right.
Cool.
I've got it all half set up for you already.
Okay.
I'm going to hold it here. I want you to step back, and then feel it while I spin around, but you got to keep it really tight.
Okay.
Remind me how strong you
Am I
are.
pulling?
No, because I'm gonna twist into it.
Okay.
And you're gonna
so
make.
I just feed it.
Make sure, yes,
Okay,
and make
cool.
sure that it's tight.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Tight. Come on, put some strength into it.
I'm good.
Come on.
I'm good.
Tight.
Put
this bit down.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep this on. Put it all the way right through.
I got to do a lot of fun, interesting stuff on this project. I'm very grateful to Google and to GWR
You just on the table.
for this experience. And all these people were lovely as well. Dinkesh, one of the director, and the producer there. Drew's mum.
But you are...
Wonderful time.
You are a lazy one.
Oh, hey! It's Mr. Hargreaves holding the camera today.
So, Pasping, a year ago today, you didn't think you'd be sleeping for work, but you are.
Keep the original on. Yeah.
Getting labbed up. What a time. I wonder if there's any of the actual smashing. Come on, smash. Smash the clocks. Yeah, there we go. Oh! We demolished that breeze block as well. Oh! That's good shit.
Look.
Oh, we don't have it, but yeah. I think it's in the video that I kept going and demolished the breeze block as well. God, that was a mess. I'm sorry retroactively to the runners who had to clean that up.
My joke.
Or the director.
That's gonna break. We should have some. You got to carry it back. Double back.
Lovely. Okay. There's more of this. GW4? Ah, the sound guy. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. It was a long time ago. Broken guitar. We did a pole dancing episode. God damn. I mean, they're so impressive. The strength to do this. This guy was unreal. Like Olympian. Just like mesmerizingly strong. And like... Do we have any of him actually doing stuff? Yeah. Jegus. The strength to be able to do that. Out of this world.
Go a lot faster.
Yeah.
Pogo?
Technique. We can't. If you do it with legs straight, you would put too much weight into it. You just have to keep your legs bent and you can see this.
Okay.
Actually, act like a kangaroo.
It's these kind of projects like over the years that you really get to look back on and say like, yeah, man, I like bounced around on a pogo stick with an Olympic pole dancer. I did that. I was paid to do that. It's a good time.
That was great.
Hey, it's Danny.
Very good.
And the Bubble Man. The famous Bubble Man. Putting Matt Hargreaves in a bubble.
Take one.
I did have a pillow fight with models. You're right. You remember correctly. I had a pillow fight with glamour models. One of them sat on me and bruised my fucking rib.
Just at the end.
She just put her whole weight on my rib cage.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Alright, try again. Yeah, happy now? Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And action. Oh, that was fantastic.
The joy. The childlike wonder.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Genuine joy from the bubbles. Where are we? Oh yeah, I memorized most of these scripts as well. Like I had to memorize all these Guinness World Records facts and stuff. I kind of semi-wrote the scripts, and we didn't have a teleprompter, so when there were facts with big long dates and numbers in, I just had to memorize them. Yeah. Who have we got here? That's the end of a shoot day, and then oh, that's something for Jamie.
3 days, but in those 3 days,
that's something Jamie did. And then this is the next day. Who we got here? Jeez, we got Bethan, Poppy, we got Ledley here, musical Bethan, our good friend Poppy, and is that Hannah? Jeez. Is that Hannah? She looks so different. It is! Goodness. Barely recognize her. And, Dean? Can't see his face. Goodness.
Don't!
What a crowd. Oh, God, what a crowd.
I can't even see you behind the tree now. Fuck. Oh!
Goodness me. Goodness gracious.
Wait. Go back to the triple tree.
A Wii U, everybody. F in the chat for the Wii U.
We don't have it.
I'm using it correctly every time.
Oh, it's really hot still.
This must have been like a Sunday rules the next day. 16th of December. I'm going to go ahead and say this was a Sunday.
Like piranhas.
Like ravenous beasts. The feast is gone.
Nachos.
Sweet like Saturday breakfast. Oh shit. I hate your mum.
I don't even know her. It doesn't matter.
I know your mum.
You don't even know her.
I know her inside, mostly out, but then also.
No.
Goodness.
Here we go.
We got Hannah, we got Jack Mace, we got Ed Bland. Goodness gracious.
Why is it?
Robert.
Is the
Playing something.
really
Jim's here.
and I can't stand you.
All I had was Nintendo systems, I told you this.
Yeah, I like this.
It was the one of them first card game.
Oh, that's going to be a good name.
Oh my, it's Evan. We've got a young Evan Edinger.
We've sampled the Wii U Nintendo
Perish you villainous critic!
GoldenEye. I love my family.
Yeah, I play these games.
Goodness.
On the bottom left.
Having a proper N64 gaming. What have we got here? Wow. Wow, what a day. We got a GameCube, N64, Xbox 360, Wii U, PS3, iPhone.
Cool.
No.
What a day. What a gaming day. What a day full of pro gamers.
No items.
Holy shit.
Okay, that's true. I said I'm good at this game with the normal.
Goodness gracious. What a time. We had a great time, man. These days, you know, like, obviously shoot days were fun and events were fun, but one of the things I miss the most about this like period in our lives and this place where we lived, because this is back in the arena, was just like filling it with these people. Kerbal Space Program. We got a Mac gamer in the house, ladies and germs.
Look at his little happy face.
Got Chloe, Mandy, Dean, Jamie.
Okay, I'm rolling.
I'm wearing like a District Lines like playlist live shirt. What is that for? Oh, we did like a sitcom ending. Brilliant. And then yeah, here we go. Oh no, this is the skate park one. Did we also do the pillows?
Filming you.
Skate park, skate park. Extreme sports. And then, yeah, we've got photos. Maybe photos only from the pillow fight. Look at this. Why am I dressed like this? Why do I insist on doing this? This actually wasn't me. They dressed me. This was their fault. This was production's fault. Look at this guy. Look at this handsome boy. And look at all these handsome boys. Wow. They hit this one on the left. You see this one on the left? I think she was the more famous one. Page 6. I think they were all like kind of page 6 models, glamour models, softcore. And this one on the left, whose name is escaping me, sat on me. And not in a fun or sexy way. She just fully sat on me. And I got a big bruise. But again, it was a fun shoot. And I get to say, hey, I did like a slow-mo pillow fight with models. And I think this was in somewhere famous as well. I forget. Maybe Ministry of Sound? Or some nightclub in London, in central London. Look at these guys. Just having a great time. We know what we're doing. We knew what we were doing. Got a lot of clicks, this thumbnail. A lot of clicks. A lot of mess from the pillows. Again, poor production team. Sad. It's like the fantasy, the reality. Right there. Oh, and we got some Heidi?
The final High on my Dryer.
Yeah?
I'm rolling.
What is this? Tom looking preppy. Tom and his dad core.
Jamie, come in this room.
Tom and his dad core phase going hard with the glasses, collared shirt, sweater combo.
Butts. Oh, it's like...
What is this? I don't know what's...
So it's like reality TV.
Oh, yeah.
Was he giving Jamie a present? Or was this giving... Was this him giving me the... Was this when he got me the theremin? Or was this something else?
Alright,
Oh no, it's a present for Jamie. I thought it was. Great. They were mostly good times.
Squeeze the two things together and fire.
Take this.
Squeeze the two things.
I think her name was Susan. I'm so sorry. But she was a wonderful producer. And we're back on... This is all jumbled up. First, we're back on the... We're back in the same venue on the same day. And we did a fire...
Yep.
We did a fire twirler. In the same venue as the pillow fight. I could have sworn that was the same day, but it's all jumbled up. Could be that the camera date was all wrong. We got these guys as well. Oh, and we got a moonwalking guy who dressed up. Who was like doing a kind of a Michael Jackson cosplay kind of impersonator who does all his moves. I'm gonna get claimed for this. Muting that. He was pretty good. Look at that. I mean, that's good shit. And he only does the dancing, which I really appreciate. He only does like the good things that Michael Jackson did.
Brandy. So, you know how...
That was her name, Brandy.
How the largest pillow fight ever is... Oh, no, I'm going to start that again, sorry.
Oh yeah, we did like a playful kind of semi-scripted. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny at all. Oh, there we go. We got video of it now.
Happy?
God, the sound of that lens, man.
9, take 1.
Standing by and yeah.
Action.
That was good. The pro strat, of course, was that we kind of pre-ripped the pillows a little bit so that they would split and the feathers would come out, and then we would then our poor assistants would have to go and gather up as many feathers as possible and put them back into the pillow so that we could get another take. Good times. Good times. Weird times. Good project. What's this? This folder is just called Bing Losing His Mind and contains one clip that is 1.13 gigabytes big. Oh, yeah. I remember this. I'm lying on the floor under my desk with a caffeine headache, wearing nothing but a football jersey.
There's still egg on the drawer.
I know. Egg on your wall.
Post tidy.
You're terrible.
Why am I so tired? All the time.
You're addicted to caffeine.
I am. I'm better with it now, but I still very much have a caffeine issue. If you're enjoying this trip down memory lane, I should remind you to give it a little thumbs up. It really helps out. If you haven't clicked thumbs up already, go ahead and do that. If you're not already subscribed, you should subscribe, but you should also turn the little bell on so you get pings whenever I go live. I'm trying to be consistent for the rest of the year. I'm trying to do this. I know other things have slipped. I saw some people talking about CITM. We are going to get back to that. But I've been enjoying this and trying to do consistent kind of Wednesday streams as part of the archival process. So yeah, hit that bell, ring a ding, click the thumb, and go ahead and go over to Twitter or your favorite Twitter clone and give me a little repost, because we're going to be going for another hour or so. Let's try and get some people in the chat.
I cranked a muscle in my butt.
Try and get some new people in, and they can all enjoy me saying the words.
I cranked a muscle in my butt.
Just one more time for the people at the back.
I cranked a muscle in my butt.
There it is. I feel you, Past Bing. I too have crunked a muscle in my butt from sitting at this desk all day. I'm going to have to roll it out later. That won't be on stream, I'm afraid. It's a little too pornographic. You think the noises I was making in the Google Pixel video was something. Let me tell you, when I properly roll out my butt and legs on my foam roller over there on the floor, you've never heard sounds like that from me. Wow. Oh, we got pipes. I loved this project, and it's a real shame that the person who I made this music video for's career kind of imploded, because it was such a fun project, and I'll get claimed if I leave the audio on, but god damn, this music video was so much fun to shoot, so much fun to design. The whole thing is like 5 or 6 takes. Really, really fun. Really, really good project. It won me a little award as well. I think I got like £250 of free equipment off Google for this, for like doing the best music promotion for some competition they were running, some contest. We hand painted all of these backdrops, and I hand wired, like I made the other footage in here is me. This is us buying the material. And this is me wiring a dozen fucking light bulbs so that we could hang them from the ceiling. Didn't pat test any one of them. But it was a great time. It was a great project. Anytime as a filmmaker, anytime you get to like get back in touch with the really practical side of filmmaking is just a joy. It's like a real treasure. I really love it. Something they don't really tell you in film school is like real filmmaking on the ground level involves a lot of building, a lot of carpentry, a lot of wiring, a lot of like, you know, moving stuff around and cutting stuff up and using your hands and using like getting physical with materials. And I mean, I know I'm only wiring like some light bulbs, but damn, it's so fucking satisfying when you spend a few hours wiring light bulbs and then you get to put them up in a set and they look really fucking cool and they move around when you move the jib and stuff. It's great. It's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. Hey, past me. Everybody take a little cheeky screenshot for your own private folder there of me aged 6, probably 5 or 6. That's one for the books. Yeah. Coppermill Primary, Walthamstow, still there, still colourful. Wonderful little school. Don't know what somebody's trying to say in that camera. I remember some of these teachers, man. I don't know their names, obviously. But it's, you know, stuff from that age just burns into your mind for the rest of time. Listen to a bit of MIA. It's good to listen to loud, aggressive music before you vlog. It gets your energy levels up.
And
Remy! I'm just shouting names out in the chat. Hey, welcome.
Dom Ferrer raised money to make his short film.
Talking about Dom? This would be 2014, Bing Radio. Yeah, so this was the phase I went through another little phase where I was using this wide angle, this like vintage wide angle attachment. I've talked about it before, so I'm not going to get into it, but we got some more of this. Oh God, look at the color. The color is so bad. It's hideous. And I know it's like pre-log. We're not shooting log. We don't have, you know, we can't do a huge amount with the color, but fucking hell. I'm not doing it again, Harvey. You got it already. You got one. Scaffolding.
Sides.
Oh man. What is this? Oh God. Yeah, just more absolute dog shit color grades. Goodness. Oh, wait. This is a clip that I'm not going to enjoy watching. Okay, so you can all just, I'm going to pause the music. This is a clip. If it's the clip I think it is. It's not going to be fun.
It is.
Watch the world's biggest hypocrite.
Hello there. It is Thursday the 18th of February 2014, and this year I am going to stop video blogging.
February 2014, everybody. Mark it in your calendar. 2014 is the last year I'm going to vlog. I'm done. I'm done, guys. I just can't vlog anymore. Not after February 2015. 2014. Can't do it. Just can't do it. Not going to do it anymore. I'm going to stop doing it. Fucking hell. I have said it several times. I have said it and I have meant it. A few times. I've said it and not meant it other times. And it now has actually been a while since I video blogged. It's been probably the longest time since I started YouTubing that I have not video blogged, in the sense of like talking about my life into a camera. And that's by design. That has been a conscious choice that I made after 2021, to kind of stop sharing for a while. And this has been really nice. This is a different kind of sharing, that feels nice. But nowadays I don't say never. I never say never now, because I only end up going back on it. The thing is, I like it. At the end of the day, I enjoy doing it. I'm good at doing it. And the times that I've wanted to stop doing it have been times where there were kind of external factors, external stresses, that have been causing me to feel like it was a worthless endeavor. Those are my Guinness World Record OMG shoes that they bought me as a wrap present. They were custom blue Nikes. They were not very good, but they were nice. It was a lovely gift, and they had personalized on the back. The left shoe said GWR and the right shoe said OMG. And I wore them and I loved them, and then they got trashed and I had to get rid of them.
Jersey. Ah.
And this is maybe apocryphal, but I seem to remember that not everybody that worked on Guinness World Records got a pair. I think in particular, like, a couple of other talent, including Alfie, didn't get given shoes. So hey, think of that what you will, you know? Take from that, you know, think about it, pray on it, and reach your own conclusions.
So there's a fence here.
There is.
The only thing I really want to know is, you know, whether it's like marshy.
Oh yeah, this was Playlist Tri-State. First and I think only Playlist Tri-State. And I was staying in a fucking Marriott right on this huge fucking Tri-State junction in New Jersey. And I went try to find some, like a shop, like a 7-Eleven where I could buy some fucking food. And I was trapped because I didn't drive. I didn't have a car. And I literally you couldn't escape the hotel on foot. You couldn't do it. Good job reading between the lines there, Neon. That's why they pay you the big bucks. Yeah, nightmare. Never be here. Never exist in this area of New Jersey. And I'm not saying like I'm not American. I don't have a dog in this race. I have no real like Hoboken is nice. I've been to Hoboken a few times. It's a nice place. I don't know much about New Jersey. I'm not saying like, oh, New Jersey, because it's always the butt of the joke. But don't go to this place, this Marriott Convention Center on this junction, if you don't have a car and a bunch of survival supplies. That was it. That was as far as I could get. Okay. BR opportunities. Owns. Worship and Tribute by Glassjaw on the table there. PSP case. Blackberry. Or at least a slipcase for a Blackberry. My business. Oh my god, yeah. Look at that beautiful, beautiful piece of kit. Look at that beautiful bad boy of a phone.
My business Blackberry.
Beautiful.
Watch. The final memoir of Richard Nixon, which I'm reading right now.
My personal fairy godparent, Richard Nixon.
Of it to write, shoot, and edit the book, which
Oh, dude. Yeah. We looked through that hard drive like 4 weeks ago. That's the Manor one. There you go. It's eating its own tail, guys. We're gonna disappear into a nether sphere, a nowhere place, like in Yellow Submarine. We're gonna get sucked up into a paradoxical, spaceless void. What is this? What is this? Cheap divorce. Oh god, this was my like ill-advised on the fly like kind of music video that I put together for Cheap Divorce. It wasn't very good. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna defend it. It was fine.
Okay.
It had Jack Shore in it. Bleh. Bleh. And I shot bits of it in Orlando because I was at the Orlando playlist live. Ooh, let's do who are these people? Okay. Hell yeah. Okay, so we got Taylor, we got Taylor Shrum, T Shroom, we got Vincent Marcus. This was a good time. So I would have been at this playlist live. What year is this? 2015. So this would have been the first full year that I was working on my management company with my old business partner, Matt Hogan. We were managing a bunch of Viners at the time, and our job was to get them brand deals and stuff and make sure they got paid and check all the contracts and stuff like that. And Vincent was one of our talent for a while. Really nice guy. Really down to earth. I pissed him off a couple of times because I would go back and I would be going back and forth with a client, and then we'd have to like change something, and he didn't like that. Who are these? I forget her name. What are those shoes? What are those? What are those? They look great. Oh, they were my like wintry DCs. They were so fucking comfy. God, I miss those shoes. Brittany Kelly. Wonderful. Palm trees. Palm trees. More trees. More stuff. Me.
Rolling.
Oh, Christina. My good friend Christina. She's in like somewhere in Europe at the moment. Having a great time. Living her best life. Oh man. Solid Vine shit. There's a little blurry Thomas Sanders. He was one of our talent as well. Oh yeah. The Vine hype was so real. That's this guy here. This guy kind of half blinking here on the left. That's my old business partner Matt. What is it with Jin? What is it with me and Ginger, tall ginger Matts? Yeah, there's Thomas. We captured. We were kind of like, we had to keep telling him to fucking move along because he's such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy. He's also a bit of a ditz, and it's like, you're on your way to a signing, dude. We've got to get you places. Get in the cart. Get in the cart. Get in the golf cart and come with us. Stop talking, stop chit-chatting with these teenage fangirls. He managed to make the transition though. When Vine died, he was, Matt was savvy about it. We got him transferred over to YouTube pretty successfully, and he's had a really great career. What else have we got here? Summer! Aw. What else is in this folder? Me. Back of my head.
Yeah.
Back of my head. Christina.
Rolling.
Front of my head. Vlogging. That was a good time. It was a stressful time. I mean, there's a reason that I stopped doing it after a while. but it was exciting. It was stressful, but it was exciting work. Kind of couldn't like fully commit, you know, as like a born creative. You know, I could never switch off the part of me that like wanted to make creative projects. So I could never go full business suit, never. And there came a kind of point where I needed to be like all in. And it was really difficult, especially with it being the business being in the States as well. But it was really exciting, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot of important life lessons from that time. So Eddsworld backup, I'm not going to show you this whole folder because it technically belongs to Eddsworld. But we shot footage of like Ed's old room for a documentary or something, some kind of documentary project back in 2013. And that's in there, but I don't have permission. So I'm not gonna breach any privacy. But it's a good folder. I hope that project is somewhere out there or gets finished or gets used somehow. Bye, Sarah. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. What is this? What is happening here?
Oi! Oi! Just lives with you. 4 years of my life. 4 years.
You gotta breach some contracts every now and then, man. What is a nostalgia stream without a serious breach of an NDA? Huh?
If you were to apply for X Factor, you'd be in the old one.
Oh. Is this my... Oh, God, yeah. 5th of May, 2015. My 25th birthday.
We're going for a... We're
What a terrible birthday.
What a time. Megan, Callum, Mandy. Oh, Megan. What a fun time. What a lovely time.
Yeah.
Having a bougie Sainsbury's picnic with lots of Watsits.
Yeah.
Lots of Watsits in the park.
What do you get?
Eating quiche. Eating quiche.
Quiche and Watsits. Chips, cheese and beans.
Chops now.
Alternative British Avengers cast. Go.
Michael Sheen as Bruce Banner.
Michael Sheen as Bruce Banner.
Steve Coogan as Tony Stark.
I was thinking Steve Coogan has to be one of them. Steve Coogan wanders like as like millionaire playboy, only he looks like Steve Coogan, so it doesn't quite make sense.
Russell Brand as Captain Britain.
Oh.
Dwarg, says James Corden, Black Widow. That's a good one.
Actually, Captain Britain is a Marvel character.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
Because I was wondering about this. It's like,
Chips, cheese and
every country
beans.
get one?
Yeah. Well, Britain has two. It's got Captain Britain and Union Jack. Are two British superheroes.
There's a
You may not see it from here, but there is a child scooter in this tree.
Wait, what? Where? Can anyone see the scooter? It's like a magic eye puzzle. I can't see it. I can't see the scooter. Is it here? Is it? No. I'm moving on. Oh, there it is. Wait. Oh, shit. I got excited and I fucked up.
You may not see it from here. This is the culmination of everything I've been working towards.
I don't have the fucking gym discipline to be Thor, man. You gotta put like 5 hours in. You gotta take anabolic steroids. I think I'd actually explode. I think my heart would melt.
At a certain point, you can't say no to money. You're free. That is.
What a time. What a lovely time. And then beers. And then beers. And pizza. What a great birthday. What a wonderful birthday. But I'm a little bit confused, right? Because I must have just got back from Berlin the previous day. Because 2015 was the year I turned 25 and I made 25. I made the vlog 25, which I'm going to re-release. And I was in, I did this insane trip and I got back. And I guess, because there's the footage of me dancing at midnight in my bedroom that made it into 25. And this, if the timestamp can be trusted, then this is the exact, that same day after I've had a few hours sleep. And this is my favorite dive bar in London. Over 18s in the chat. If you, next time you're in London, look up Garlic and Shots. Free plug for my favorite trashy little metal underground little cave bar that do their own weird cocktail shots.
How's that?
It's a good end of the night place. It's not a beginning of the night place. It's an end of the night place. But you'll have a great time. And you'll sit in a what feels like a crypt and you'll listen to fucking Disturbed and you'll have a blood shot and it might make you puke and it'll be great.
Last time they weren't caked in wax.
Maybe she was chilled.
Whoa. What was that pile of shots there? How big was that? Where is it? Don't do this, kids. Don't drink in excess. Do not drink to excess. It's not good for you. But that looks like about 8 shots. I guess there's quite a few of us. It's like Mandy, Louise is there, Megan's there, Jamie's there. Bound's there.
Right now? Okay, right.
Callum's there and he's very drunk. I'll spare him. Matt's arrived.
Now
And then we're suddenly on the 7th of May. Yeah, don't drink. I mean,
now I begin the process.
All things in moderation. If you're over 18 or it's legal where you know, if it's legal for you to drink where you drink, then no judgment, but moderation is important.
Single record and hand numbering them with
There are still dry counties. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep going, but please explain to me in the chat how dry counties work in the year of our Lord 2023.
Too long. Right?
Does it mean you just can't buy it? Or you like fully can't, you're not allowed to drink? Is it in public? In public places? Yeah, that is the Wally cube you just saw. Ah, progress. What a piece of crap. Oh yeah, we saw that already. Italy! Take 2. So we went on, when is this? 2014. We've jumped back a little bit. We've gone back a year. Mandy, Jenny, and I ended up landing this job teaching like basic filmmaking to Italian English language students in Treviso. And we did this trip. And some of the videos I shot a couple of Bing radios while I was over in Italy. And they were like, ended up being some of my favorites, and I think some of the most kind of resonant ones from that period. Like people really liked, people really responded to kind of the wavelength I was on at that time. I was feeling very introspective, but like in a good way and not in a sad way, in like a hopeful way, you know? And I think this trip kind of captured that. In certain counties in Arkansas, you can't buy alcohol anywhere except restaurants in a dry county, and you can't buy alcohol anywhere on a Sunday. Well, of course, because it's God's day. That's feels annoying, really. It's getting that way. I was in It's a bit. I was in Bergen recently, and their alcohol laws are really strange. Like you can't buy alcohol in shops after like 6 p.m., which is really silly. So if you want to drink, you have to either go and spend more in a bar, or you have to have planned ahead and bought loads of booze in the daytime. I guess it does curb binge drinking. But it probably also helps. It's probably also partly about stimulating the hospitality sector. You can actually pronounce it both ways, dog. In America, it's acceptable to say Arkansas. You should try it.
Teaching Italian English language students how to make videos and
be creative.
Yeah.
I taught them the coin toss.
It was a really fun, this was a really fun little job. We didn't get paid very much, but we got a trip to Italy. And the kids got to do we don't speak Italian, obviously. Unless I've been hiding that from you for years. But it was a really good exercise because they were fairly advanced students, but to talk to us about like film, about like shot types and lenses and close, wide, pan, zoom, they had to use a lot of very like highly specialized language. So it was a really smart project. A lot of Italy B-roll. Look at it being all Italian and stuff. More Italy. So Jim's house, we touched on this in the last stream. This was a project that never made it off the ground, where my friend Jim and I, who you have seen already today, we put together like a pitch and a trailer for, we wanted to make a talk show called Jim's House. And the conceit, it was basically just, it was just going to be, most of the pitch was just like, you know, these are the big names, these are the YouTubers that we can get lined up that are going to sell the project. You know, this is why it's going to be good for advertisers. This is why you should give us some funding. We were going for a kind of comedians in cars where we would just have a kind of unguided, kind of candid conversation about whatever. And the gimmick of it was that I was taking advantage, like kind of based on the way it was organized, was the gimmick was I've broken in, or like I'm taking advantage of my friend Jim's lovely apartment. And it was a really nice, like really lovely space to shoot in with these big lights and like room for stands and room for studio stuff. And the whole thing was like, he was going to kind of be involved as almost like as an unwilling participant. Like he has no say in the fact that I'm hosting a chat show in his house. It actually wasn't his house. It was his like stepdad's house, but that doesn't matter.
Rolling for kids.
Oh, and I was using this. This is not a gimbal. This is not a Ronin or anything. This is like an actual old school weighted gimbal on a tripod that I had for a while. It's been completely superseded now by electronic handycams, you know. It created this wonderful effect. I think I bought it off Kieran O'Brien, secondhand.
Count.
Yeah, you could get these lovely little... Nowadays you just do it with a combination of Ronin, like stabilized gimbal, and then maybe a bit of extra digital stabilization. But back in my day, back in the buy-on days of 2014, nothing like just a full metal, like counterweighted tripod attached heavy piece of metal and some springs to really get that smooth camera movement. Hey, Remy's back. Remy's, everybody. in the chat. Cartoon Carton, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Kent rules. I think we've seen... Oh no, this is... Wait, is this... Oh no, this is a different trip. I'm getting it confused with all the different wonderful memories. There are just so many wonderful memories. I need to blow out a candle. It's smelling really bad, and I think it's like burning the plastic of the thing next to it. I will be right back. I need to prevent a fire from breaking out in my home. 1 second. It's done. Fire prevented. Window cracked. Nobody's dying today. Nobody's dying on stream today. This was like a couple of days away. We took a little trip. I can't remember who all was here. I've seen Ollie Diamond. I know John Barker's in the car. I'm there, naturally. I can hear Mandy. We basically took a couple days away on like the Kent, like we went to some house kind of. I think it was John Barker's, like one of his relatives. It was empty for the weekend or something. There's Mandy. We got Alex Vosper. We got a Truman. We've got a Jamie. I think, yep. There's Hug Eves. He hates it when you call him that. Hug Eves. You should definitely never call him Hug Eves.
What's up, being radio fans?
Mike being just his usual warm self.
She wakes up and no. It's a shitty thing to do. No, it's not. It's like.
We got both the Trumans. Yeah, this was a wonderful time. We basically just like cooked and drank and ate and played Cards Against Humanity and went on walks and just had a nice little getaway. I think I made I must have made a video out of this. Yeah, it was probably very pretentious. It was definitely really pretentious. I mean, come on, let's face it. This is me we're talking about. Cheeky little pretentious video. You know you like it. You make fun of me all you want, but you know you like it. When I get a little deep. Sometimes I don't hit. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I get you right in the feels. Huh? They found dogs.
What's up? Old and people can do interesting things. That man. Only when she passes on the ground of Gull Queen. Gull Queen is like the worst place to live.
I really hope that like when we get back, Mandy has prepared breakfast for everyone.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice thing to do.
That's nice. Old man watches memories of beach trip. Lo-fi hip-hop mix. Sleepy time ASMR. Old man watches memories.
Sir! I bring news from the south. You've been fired.
Oh god, we're this is a reenactment of Brodog. Brodog 2?
Dave doesn't work in human resources anymore.
Yeah! Okay, so you remember like 100 episodes back when we found the Brodog footage, and I couldn't remember whether we shot all of it or not. And we'd only ever cut number 1. And then but Matt had written a second, which was where, I can't remember which way round. The one that we released, the one and only that we released on Mashed, was the one about spam junk emails. And then there was another one, that's another script that I think we shot that we never actually cut together. That was Mike as the like guard of the wall getting fired, and him complaining, and us talking about medieval HR. And this is, I guess, this is the closest you'll get. I could cut it. I mean, I could cut it together, but it feels a bit sad that because I can't re-upload Brodog 1 to my channel. Channel 4 won't let me, so it has to stay on Mashed. You can watch it, but it feels a bit sad that I can't have it on my. I don't know. Makes me less motivated to cut together Brodog 2. Hey Trix. Hey Trix, welcome.
Dave doesn't work in human resources anymore.
Howman really fucking nailed that.
Well, he fired you, then he quit. He's over at IBM now.
There was a pun. Now it's just, I don't think they're doing it anymore. I don't think they're role-playing with me anymore. I think they're just touching each other's butts.
Inspired and stuff about like scale and.
Hey, here we go.
Makes you inspired and stuff about like scale and.
No, it's size.
And the world.
I mean, just being on the beach has inspired me to make another video. So.
He is 8 feet tall. But he kind of like, he hunches.
Man with the biggest. I think you can't control.
Okay, that's it. This folder is called Linku. Linku from 2013. So I'm imagining that maybe it is Lincoln? Maybe that's supposed to be Lincoln. Lincoln. Feels Lincoln-y, feels Lincoln-y. It's Lincoln! So for those of you who have recently joined, we are on the last few folders of jumbled up old footage from different years on this scratch drive, this very old scratch disc of mine. We're in a folder called Linku from 2013. Then we got a couple more, and then we might just dip just a little. We might maybe just tease what's going to be on this next one at the end of the stream. This is taken longer than I expected, which is should be the subtitle of this whole series. This has got to be Lincoln Gathering, right? Was Lincoln Gathering 2013? Oh no, this was my comic signing tour. I did Lincoln, Liverpool, and London, all starting with L's. And yeah, so it was for the release of Captain Baculum 2, and it was nice. Like, I actually got quite decent attendance, especially in Liverpool, which was curious. Really fun. It would just, yeah. This was Lincoln at Bounce Parents' shop, Comic Culture, which is no longer this. They moved around the corner. I spy a Cat Wade and some other people. Bazinga! Yeah. That was a fun little tour that we did. Oh, and Dean and Bethan were along for this bit.
What a time.
In fact, you gave me a t-shirt.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Bazinga!
So, are you going to do any more of these?
Bazinga!
So I was talking to one guy on the phone, but I never actually met him.
Really fun. This was a nice time. They were really nice for hosting as well. And then the people that we knew kind of hung out. Afterwards. This was a good time. Or is this a different day? No, that's the same day. What a mix of people. I see an Elliot in there. An Elliot explicit who recently quit TomSka. He just had to, he couldn't quit him, and then he could. I still haven't watched that video yet. Bazinga! What is this? NY, New York, 2014. Me and Whitney. Aw, Whitney! Whitney! Where are you, Whitney? Whitney! I'm going to call Whitney after this. I'm going to catch up with Whitney because she's great. It's been a hot minute since I was in New York. I've been over to the States a few times since post-COVID, but all West Coast. Nothing East Coast. It's been quite a long time. I hear they're not doing so hot in New York, huh? I hear maybe some urban centers in the US are kind of collapsing a little. Maybe getting a little run down post-COVID. Maybe the weight is finally starting to show.
It doesn't really matter what's on the inside.
Oh yeah. The rat is a it's a political thing, right?
It's a thing in New York. You put a rat in front of whatever company and it's to say how shit they've been treated.
Yep. This was a good little trip. I feel like maybe this was the trip that Matt was there as well. Such beautiful buildings.
Here is a sign that I've never...
This is one of my favorite places. I really hope it has not gone broke. I really hope Spritzenhaus is still... Do we have any New York people? Any America people? Any New Yorks? We probably don't have any New Yorks in the chat. But I would really like to know that Spritzenhaus is doing okay.
Back this way.
Hey!
I'll ask Whitney when I call her. Bird shirt, bird shorts, bird fucking vest. Full combo. I was too much of a coward to buy the whole set. I only got the wife beater in the end. But damn, what a strong look. If you could turn back time and do one thing differently, what would it be? I would buy the complete matching bird outfit.
Fair?
Lot of New York B-roll.
Do you want to get drinks with Dom first? Night.
Tomorrow night? What time?
He just says tomorrow night.
I think we ended up watching Donnie Darko. Me and Dom. Don't know why I remember that. I don't remember a lot about this trip, but I remember sitting on Dom Ferry's couch watching Donnie Darko. And holding hands with him. In a loving way. Brooklyn Bridge.
No, this reminds me. I went to school in Portland, Oregon for like a while.
It's my friend Shay. Vinny's. Yeah, man. Vinny's Spritzenhouse. Great combo. Great night. Great evening.
This is really.
I miss. Oh.
This is really strange. I didn't sign up. I didn't sign up for this at all. I didn't.
Ooh. Somebody's shooting off fireworks. Oh, a couple blocks over. That's nice. What a nice time. What wonderful atmosphere we've had this evening, everybody. Goodness. What a lovely stream. I'm sorry that some of these clips are a bit loud. I do miss New York. But I feel like if I go back to New York now, I mean, I will, and I will have a great time, but I feel like maybe some of it will be a little sadder. LA's like that. The most recent time I was in LA, it's kind of hard to ignore that a lot of stuff is looking worse for wear, and a lot of businesses are closed, and a lot more homeless people are out in the streets, more than ever, which is saying something for LA. I mean, it's always been bad, but yeah. America, you good? America? Are you good? Do you need a hug? America? Whoever's closest, can you give America a hug, please? For me? From me? A little kiss on the neck? The first and last time I did the Statue of Liberty, Staten Island ferry and everything. Touristy. This was a nice show. This is nice. It would look nicer with a gimbal. Yes, on the neck. You know, the neck. Up towards Canada. The bit up toward, no, just before you get to Canada, which is canonically America's head. This is unbearable footage. I'm sorry. Look at that sexy broad. Shining our torch of freedom. To keep all the immigrants out. And the terrifying animatronic people. I'd forgotten about these. I'd blocked these guys out completely. Wow.
That will be done by 151-foot master. Imagine.
Don't like it. Don't like it. I did see Five Nights at Freddy's the other night. I imagine everybody in the chat has already seen Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Can we get a little conversation going about that, or would it be too spoilery? I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything. The animatronic people they do bad things. But some good, but mostly bad. I went to the cinema to see it the other day with my friend Kat. It's just so almost good, isn't it? It's just so almost good. Is Five Nights at Freddy's. There was something in there. There was something in there that was a strong idea. And they get a whole big load of points from me for the practical puppetry. The Jim Henson stuff looks so good. It's so nice to see full body suits and everything, full puppetry, eyes and everything being done traditionally. But goodness me, it was chopped to shit. It felt like whole big conversations had been completely removed in post and jumbled up and cut back together. It was a rough watch at times. I know there's going to be some CGI, of course, I understand, but like there's a lot of practical puppetry in there. It's real nice. I just wish that the plot, I wish that somebody had paid any attention to the script or the plot or how it kind of unfolded and the order in which it unfolded and the reasons that any of the characters did any of the things that they did. That would have been nice. It would have got a 3 or 4 stars from me if any of the things that any of the people did in it made any sense.
It's gonna be weird if Ileana's there.
Oh yeah, they totally nailed. The thing that is the most important about it is the animatronic characters, and they absolutely nailed them. The look of the place. It's just that, like, they had a subplot about the mean aunt, and then it just never came back. She just never came back. We never got back to that one, huh? Just never got back to that story, that very important seeming storyline. Didn't come back to it. And I really like the bit. Where they just say, in the weirdest tone you could possibly say it, the whole conceit of the film is just expressed in this really, like, strange, nonchalant way that feels like the wrong take. That felt like the take that they weren't good, that they didn't want to use. Oh yeah, no, they're doing the thing. The animatronics, they've got the thing inside them. That's the thing. Let's move on. And not anybody react like a human being. And Guinevere from from you even. Boy howdy. Was she all over the place motivation wise? Whitney and her dad. This was great. This is up in Nyack. When I die, I want to be buried in a lake near Nyack. Please. You've got that. You've got that now. You can clip that. Use it as my... I want you to float me out into a lake in upstate New York. In like a... Don't burn me. Don't do the Viking thing. Just put me in like a soluble... Like the boat is made out of sugar. And let me soak up and be swallowed into the lake. Next to Nyack. Please. Sorry, I'm ignoring everybody's takes on FNAF. FNAF! What are we saying? Yeah, there's a problem. So much of the later story is meant for fans. They half nailed the new fan experience. They half nailed the returning fan experience. Didn't nail either. Yeah. Trix loves it. Trix loves FNAF. Yeah, I mean, definitely making a sequel. The amount of money they've made on that opening weekend. Goodness me. We're going to be sick of FNAF movies. What, something like 300 opening weekend on a budget of 10? That shows how rabid y'all are for FNAF content, which we already knew. It would make sense to write the movie, to make the movie with new fans in mind, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it has to make no sense. The fact that it makes no sense is a failing of the craft of like in the process of making the film. I really liked. Can we get fully spoilery? If you haven't seen it yet, just like go mute me for like a minute. But I really liked the whole thing with the... I've only played like an hour of the first game, so I don't know the deep lore. I don't know the story or anything. I really did like the dreamy sequence stuff, the dream sequence stuff with the kids and the stand-in kids with the hats and everything. That was really eerie. It was really nice, like kind of subtly surreal in a really good way. And like the link, it was revealed really badly, but the fact that they're in the machines is really cool. I think it would have been better if it was like an 18 and you could show, or if they just pushed the gore a bit more. It doesn't even have to be an 18. It could have done, you could have done more body horror on a 15 than they did. You know, you could have shown like carcasses or like skeletons inside the, like, not just their souls or whatever, but like actual physical pieces of them still inside the machines. And that then, rather than telling us that they are, you know, possessed, haunted, whatever, by the spirits of these fucking kids, you could have shown us, right? Show, don't tell. It did a lot of telling and not showing, and also it told in the weirdest way, with the weirdest tone, in the wrong order. But there's a lot to like tonally. I liked it, like most of everybody's performances. Matthew Lillard is I love him, and it looked great. It's just a shame about some of the ways that it was chopped up, and kind of some of the narrative kind of fell apart.
Maybe.
We're still in New York. We're going to move on. I got to end this stream at some point. God, it's almost 9. Been going for 3 hours, people. Think of bag tag. Bag tag. We're back to bag tag. We looked at this at the beginning of the fucking stream. Ah. But that will be then, the rest of that will be the actual trip. Hopefully. Do I actually get somewhere? I do eventually make it to Poland. Thank God. I made it, everybody. I got there. I love this city. I love this city so much. I can't wait to be back. 2 weeks, people. 2 weeks. I'm going to be back in my favorite place. 2 streams from now, I'm not going to be in London. I'm going to be in Poland, baby. Okay, what else have we got? Summer Gathering. Oh, Suitopia. I'm determined to finish this hard drive. I'm going to finish this hard drive because I don't want to, you can't have this single hard drive overlap on 3 streams. So we're going to finish this. We're going to get to the end of this hard drive.
Wouldn't be.
I did love this circular start, you know, this really distorted effect when you zoom all the way out with this attachment. For anyone who doesn't know, this footage made it into a cute little kind of pretentious vlog that I made called Suitopia, where I got our old friend Mikola, who has a wonderful, very rich, very warm voice, to do a voiceover for it. And it was just a lovely little video about having a nice day, visiting a little planet called Suitopia. Where it's always just spending time with your friends on Suitopia. I don't think this clip made it in because it's not very summery. But that is a fun view of a train. Just a little morsel. I'll give you a little tease, I promise. There's some shit on that next hard drive, man, that you are gonna be very excited about, I think. If I know you perverts, I think that if I know you perverts as well as I think I do, you're gonna love that next hard drive. We did a little gathering here. What is this gathering? Is this Shark Tour? I'm always saying that. I'm always like, is this Shark Tour? Because it was the only one that we gave a name. All the other ones were just called Gathering, Meet in the Park. Everybody, but you, mostly you, especially you, Neon.
What's your name?
Alistair.
This is Planet Alistair now. Hang on. Wait. Oh no, I can't get close enough.
First landing.
Wait, no. No, it doesn't work.
Planet Alistair is like a fascist dictatorship.
It would work if your face was just like bigger, like a tree.
Lovely.
Who's that hiding behind?
Oh God, it's Drew! So for those of you who've been here for more than an hour, this is Drew. I can't remember his channel name. He's a weed tuber now, a very successful one. And his mum was my producer on the Guinness World Records stuff that you saw about an hour ago. That's how I first met him.
on. Now you're not allowed to do that.
His mum's a wonderful person. He's a filthy degenerate who you shouldn't talk to. If you see him in the street, you shouldn't look at him. Just keep on walking.
That's mine.
It's mine now.
It's my stick. Does yours go all the way? Does yours go all the way to that? Ha! So I wanna. Pretty.
And then.
I'm filming. I'm filming.
Young-looking John Barker. Seen him already today as well. He gets around. Gary C! Gary C, ladies and gentlemen! And was that is that Cherry Harry Potter Wallace? Is that Cherry Wallace? The UK's foremost Harry Potter influencer? Cherry Wallace? In a red cherry red outfit with cherry red hair and a bowler hat? Damn!
Good.
In the shade.
Yeah. Yeah. See, shade is where it's all at. Yeah. I decided my lens wasn't found.
What a time! What a time! What a people! What a gathering! What a trip down memory lane!
Bum, 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 bum. Found me.
Goodness me. And you can't lie if you see yourself. You can't lie. You gotta fess up if you see yourself in any of this footage. It's happened. If Big Nibbles was here, Big Nibbles would see himself. Miss you, Big Nibbles. F in the chat for Big Nibbles. TikTok's premier food creator.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it.
I can tell.
This is the this is the new Bing radio right here. It's circular.
I was ahead of my time. Okay, let's move on. Talk, B-roll, fuck that. What's this? Zombie tag? Zombie apocalypse tag! Damn. I always forget about this one for some reason. I think about the bag tag because it's associated with that trip, and like I genuinely missed my flight and I was trapped in a airport. But I forget that I also did the zombie. I had this idea to just do kind of super serious, highly produced tag videos, which is not the point of tag videos, and therein lies the creative conceit. What a genius I am.
You need a fighter. You need someone who's going to be like.
Hang on.
Oh yeah!
Need that first.
It was that he was dead. It was that he was a ghost. Jamie was a ghost. This shot, I remember this shot looking really good. And the bruise makeup and everything. Yeah. Here's a weird thing about me. Here's a strange thing that I've never confided in anybody. I think I'm most attractive when you put like really fucked up makeup on me, like I've been in a fight or haven't slept for 3 days. I think that's when I look the best. Genuinely, I'd like when I like if I've got a black eye or something, it's like, or I've got like in Final Cut porn when I'm all like fucking skeletal looking and like diseased and sick. That's my favorite look. I don't think it's acceptable to do that on a daily basis, like just to go out in the street looking like that. I think I would get a lot of comments who were from like passers-by who would be concerned for my well-being or asking me who hit me. But I don't know. There's something about it. There's something very compelling about it. Maybe I just don't like my normal face. I'm in two minds about these ones as well. I don't know whether I should re-up bag tag and zombie tag in this rerun season that I'm doing, because they're very different tonally to the rest of the videos that I'm re-uploading. But I don't know. At the same time, I don't want to. I would hate for them to be gone completely, and they will be when I delete
I am, like, at the end of the year, my old original OG Slomozovo channel is going bye-bye. Fully deleted.
Rolling. Your sound is not.
So anything left on it that hasn't been re-uploaded will just not be on YouTube, at least for a while.
Rolling. I don't think.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Blood. Can't remember the context for the blood. Was it Jamie's blood? Was it left ambiguous? Left to the audience's imagination.
Someone's
Okay.
run across.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no, that was awful.
If somebody's asking if they can archive it, you got to specify what you mean, like drop it in a Discord somewhere or host it somewhere else. Let me make my mind up about re-uploading first. But anything that like gets fully taken down, I will be giving to my patrons in the Discord. I've been doing that with some other stuff as well, and you'll get like a little Google folder of everything from that old channel that was not re-uploaded. I'm going to make available to patrons. Oh yeah, Mike and Jacob were in it as well. They're all ghosts. They all died in the zombie apocalypse.
Just... That's pretty much...
This is a fun video. Oh, and then production stills. Look at that. I think this was Mandy was getting the makeup so that we would be able to replicate it if we needed to. It's good black. It's good nasty black, like bruised eye. It's good stuff. A lot of these. Is there anything else? Or is it just the makeup? Is it just me? Oh, it's for the... This might have also been for the... I think it was an aborted thumbnail. I can't remember what the thumbnail for this video was. Anyway. That's it. And then the voiceover. Okay. We did it, guys. We finished a hard drive. Okay, as promised, in the last few minutes of this stream, as a reward to everybody who's here. Hey, Sarah's back. You're just in time. You missed some stuff. None of it was important. Nothing here is important. But we're on the last few minutes because I've run way over. We've gone 3 hours, over 3 hours, 20 minutes now. But I promised that I would give you a little teaser of the next hard drive. And as I'm saying that, I'm realizing... Well, okay, this was 10 episodes. I was supposed to only do 10 episodes of this. I think we're going to need to do 15. I think if that's okay with everybody, I think we're going to do 15. We're going to go into December and then we'll have like a Christmas special with the Christmas baby. What do you say? We're re-releasing the Christmas baby, by the way. So I was thinking that I would redraw the drawings for the Christmas baby, and maybe I could do that live on stream. So that could be like the final nostalgia stream of the year. What do we think? That could be fun. But before we go, I'm going to give you a little teaser of this hard drive. So let's eject Scratch. And let's plug in Scratch 2. This is going to be what we're looking at tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Not next week, but the week after, hopefully. I will announce dates. Once I've had a look at my calendar. But we've got some interesting footage in here. We got fringe stuff. We've got pulp music video, lyric video. We've got pop sockets, so that would have been a different playlist live. But what's really exciting, we got Bothering 2 and Making the Bothering in here. So we got all the, hopefully, yeah.
Oh shit, we've got the drone footage from the crashed drone. We've got everything from the shoot of Bothering 2. But my eye, when I plugged this in earlier for a few minutes, my eye was drawn to... where is it? Where have I gone past it already? Tom interview backup. So this folder contains the... This is the day that me and Tom hashed it out on his couch. I've got all the footage from that. And it never actually made it in, or very little of it made it in to that miniseries. But I did also, this same day that we did the casting couch and we put all our shit behind us, I also interviewed him for the PBFB miniseries, and I asked him all the questions about where he thought he would be in a year, and where he was a year ago, and what he would tell to his past self and future self. And when I was making the miniseries, I basically forgot that I'd also done this. And so it ended up not really being a part of it. I can't even remember what he said. So this is going to be really fun to watch. We might actually legitimately just sit and watch some of this together, and react to it and be made uncomfortable by it. It'll be a great time. And then there was something else on here as well. Oh yeah, Break My Stream. Break My Stream's here. Break My Stream is fun, and we got some music stuff here, and we've got some great other footage, and we've got Kickstarter stuff for the High Five Spaceship's third album, if that's of interest to people. So there's some interesting shit on this hard drive. There's some fairly tantalizing footage that I don't even know what's in it, that I'm excited to look at, and I'm going to reserve. I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to wait until we're back on stream for me to watch it, so I won't know what to expect. So yeah, that's going to be the next stream. That's going to be next episode of the Nostalgia stream, the Lost Media stream, whatever we're calling it. You guessed it. We're going to play you out with the turbo remix of Look at Jack Howard. We're going to play you out now. Thank you everybody for coming to this stream. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you for everybody who's stuck around in the chat and made everybody feel welcome and chatted back and forth and gave me some fun ideas. I hope you found this interesting. I definitely did. I find these streams, even when they're a little bit quiet, even when it's a little bit mundane, I find it kind of inspiring, and it's really valuable for me to look through all this stuff as I prepare to make new material, work on new projects, to look back on this and kind of be critical of it. Of course, I'm performing to you as well on a webcam, but a big part of the reason I'm doing this is literally because I need to look through all these files. And this makes it slightly more enjoyable. So thank you for participating. I hope it was a good time. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Thank you especially to my patrons and anybody who has supported me with a CITM shout out, or joining the Skate or Dice community, or any other way that you give me actual money. It's really, really cool. Very, very, very nice. Thank you. I'm going to play you out with Jack Howard Turbo Remix, courtesy of Hayden. Good night, farewell, and stay safe out there, kids.
Yes, 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 yes.
Drop it.
Look at Jack how. Look at Jack how. Swag, swag, how. Look at Jack how. Look at Jack how. Look at Jack how. Swag, how. Look at Jack how.
Drop it.